Big-name stores, the ones you probably strolled through countless times, are pulling down their shutters faster than you can say flash sale. What's the buzz, you ask? Well, it's all about the changing tides in the retail sea. We're talking about 15 retail outlets that are doing the unthinkable, closing their doors this quarter. Yep, you heard it right. Number 1. Office Depot. Office Depot is the go-to for office supplies, with about 71 of its stores saying their final goodbyes. It's like the end of an era, right? One Chicago location has already bid farewell, closing its doors at 8 Park Shopping Center. Why the sudden exit? Well, Office Depot has been crunching the numbers, and let's just say they're opting for a major retail facelift. Office Depot spilled the beans about its nationwide plan to optimize its retail game. Sales down by 11%, yikes. So they're pivoting away from the traditional brick-and-mortar dance, waltzing into the world of online sales and services and business-to-business solutions. It's like the retail version of hitting refresh. Number 2. Food Locker. The word on the street is they're closing the doors on a whopping 400 stores in 2024. And guess what? Among the casualties are 125 Champs Sports locations. So why is Foot Locker giving some of its stores the boot? Well, the executives spilled the beans during their latest powwow with investors. Turns out these stores that are getting the farewell party invitations are mostly hanging out in underperforming malls. Number 3. Whole Foods. We love our organic avocados and gluten-free cookies from Whole Foods, but Amazon's grocery darling is going through a rough patch. Since 2021, more than 71 Whole Foods markets have been in limbo, trying to stay in the game. But hold your kombucha because the world's largest online retailer is thinning the herd once again. CEO Andy Jassy is playing the retail chessboard strategically, and 9 Whole Foods stores are about to take their final bow. Where, you ask? Well, we're talking Montgomery and Mobile in Alabama, Houston, Texas, Tarzan, yes, you heard that right, and San Francisco in California, Brooklyn, Massachusetts, Clayton, and the Inglewood neighborhoods in Chicago, Illinois. Number 4. Sprouts Farmers Market. Sprouts Farmers Market has been growing like a garden in full bloom, adding 30 new locations in 2023 alone. Some of these new Sprout spots didn't quite hit the jackpot in the U.S. market, and now they're doing some retail gardening, trimming the underperforming branches. It's like they're downsizing, transitioning to a more compact and efficient model. The suspense is killing us, though. They drop names like Texas, California, Georgia, Florida, and Washington, but the exact number of stores on the chopping block? Still a mystery. Number 5. Amazon Go. Amazon Go, the online retail giant, is flexing its muscles in the brick-and-mortar world. You'd think Amazon would be invincible, right? Well, turns out even the big dogs have to adapt to the retail game. Amazon spilled the tea this month, announcing the closure of over a dozen Amazon Go stores, including 2 in the Big Apple and 4 in Golden Gate City. The buzz in San Francisco. Amazon Go is saying bye-bye to the downtown scene after more than 4 years of rubbing shoulders with the city folk. Why? Well, it's all part of CEO Andy Jassy's master plan. He's on a cost-cutting spree, reshuffling Amazon's financial cards to focus on the real moneymakers. Number 6. Stop & Shop. Stop & Shop, the Northeast's grocery superhero. They're facing their own battles in the retail arena. The word on the street? They're closing shop, literally. If you've been to the grocery store in Jersey or New York lately, you might have noticed some empty shelves. Why? Well, profitability issues. Since 2020, Stop & Shop has been in the ring, dealing with higher costs and falling revenue. Number 7. Walgreens. Walgreens, the friendly neighborhood pharmacy we all know and love, is shaking things up. CEO James Cohoy spilled the tea in their earnings school. 450 locations are about to vanish into thin air. At least 150 of these disappearing acts will be right here in the good old US of A. Why, you ask? Well, Walgreens is on a mission to supercharge its profitability in the healthcare realm. Cohoy even dropped the bomb that these closures will save the company a jaw-dropping $4.1 billion by 2027. Number 8. Old Navy. Old Navy, the apparel superhero. They're closing the doors on 75 Old Navy stores. Yeah, you heard it right. Sales in international markets are in limbo, down 6.6% at a whopping $3.44 billion. The masterminds at Gap Incorporated are cooking up a plan to revive the business, and they're spilling the beans on November 16th during their quarterly earnings call. Number 9. Lidl. Lidl, the German discount grocery sensation. They burst onto the US scene in 2017, but lately the competition has been heating up like a summer BBQ. Lidl's been facing off against Aldi and other heavyweights, and let's just say, it's been a tough match. The latest? Closures in North Carolina, Virginia, New Jersey, South Carolina, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Number 10. American Eagle Outfitters. Mike Moz, the CFO of American Eagle, spilled the beans to investors. Brace yourselves because they're closing the curtains on 200 to 250 locations, mostly hanging out in malls. Yeah, you heard it right. It's like American Eagle is cleaning out its retail closet. Why? Well, they're eyeing that online business expansion, and who can blame them? It's the way of the retail future. Number 11. Target. Target, the holy grail of shopping for many, is facing a crisis of its own. In September, they dropped the bombshell that 9 stores were closing shop by the end of October. Why do you ask? Well, it's a retail crime thriller. Theft and inventory losses. The press release drama unfolded, Target expressing their love for their communities, but safety first, right. They're doubling down on security, hiring third-party guard services, and implementing theft deterrent tools. But alas, the financial losses were too big to keep these locations afloat. It's like Target is playing a high-stakes game of retail chess, and in this case, the queen had to go. It's a tough call, but the show must go on. Number 12. Moose Jaw Sporting Goods. So Moose Jaw, the outdoor enthusiast haven, got a new owner in February 2020, Sporting Goods. But here's the plot twist. Just 6 months later, Sporting Goods is saying, "Hasta la vista, baby," to all but 3 Moose Jaw stores. The shutdown date? February 2024. Talk about a short-lived love story. Why? Well, Sporting Goods has this grand plan to focus on its public land stores. They're all about business optimization and efficiency. Number 13. Signet. Signet, the jewelry magnate behind Zales, Jared, and Kay Jewelers. Brace yourselves, bling lovers, because Signet is closing up to 150 locations. Why do you ask? Well, their sales did limbo, dropping by 13.9% in the past quarter. Ouch. On a conference call, Joan Hilson, the Chief Financial Strategy and Services Officer, spilled the beans. They're targeting the underperforming spots, mostly playing hide-and-seek in malls. The blame game? Macroeconomic headwinds and a decline in engagements during the pandemic. But new lockdowns affected jewelry shopping. Number 14. Sears. It used to be the go-to place for everything, from clothes to appliances, furniture, and more. The nostalgia, right? But alas, in 2018 it filed for bankruptcy, and the store count took a nosedive from nearly 3,500 to less than 22. Now, only 12 Sears stores are holding on, and by early 2024, only 7 will be left standing. It's like retail survival of the fittest. Now, some brands are closing shop to weather the storm. Others are on their last retail breaths. The retail landscape has been on a wild ride since 2017. Will retailers rise from the ashes, or will they be eviscerated by the downturn in 2024? Thanks for joining this retail adventure. Stay tuned by subscribing to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and until next time,